Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Spring Wells. Or welcome back if you've watched the streams. Today we're harvesting field 4. We are going to get the entire field harvested, even if it means I got to cut a few times. And yeah, if you've been watching the streams you'll know this is a work in progress map by Chris the Irish Gamer. He has been putting a lot of work into this. He's been away for a couple of weeks because he has been moving house, and in the meantime I've kind of taken up some slack for him and made some minor edits just to this version. I have sent it to him so he can do what he wishes to the map. If he wants to include the tweaks I made, he can. If he doesn't want to, that's perfectly fine. I mainly did like bug fixes, pretty much. So it's not like I've, changed half the map and made some sort of weird edit of it. It is just I've fixed some problems that I found, including the fact that the map didn't have a water plane, which is always nice to find out. As you can see, we've got the BGA extension running. We've just gained £43 from it. We are gaining money ever so slowly from the BGA. It's not going to run until 8 PM, so I got time to do some harvesting and cultivating and stuff. In fact, what I'm going to do is, not you, you. You're at the yard. You, sir, are, yeah, you can tip that over, okay. User Clowntor, available on Mod Hoster, by the way, because I know somebody's going to ask in the comments. It's available on Mod Hoster if you search for Challenger Rainbow, I guess. This is the Challenger Rainbow edition, because of course that's me, and it's got my clown horn and all that kind of city stuff going on. It's me, I like my city stuff. As a fun little fact about Clowntor, because I know it's kind of surprised some people that it looks as ridiculous as it does. This was a zero effort reskin. Zero effort at all. What I did was, and I'm not kidding here, I'll put a rainbow flag over all the yellow on the Challenger. That's how I got it looking like this. There is no like major magnificent effort going on. It was literally, hey, this is a rainbow flag texture. Hey, this is a cat Challenger. Let's mash them together. Yeah, that's it. If you think like reskins and stuff are hard, seriously, they're a lot easier than you would expect. It's easy to screw them up, but it's easy to get them right. Where is the plough? The chisel plough should be somewhere. Where is it? Because I want to set this guy off on course play. You're up in field 12. Awesome. I'm going to cut through a couple of fields. We've almost got the entire map harvested now. I will be collecting bales very soon. And the reason I'm going this way is because I can cut up through the field itself. So if I go around here, I can hopefully get up to field 12. It's in between 11 and 12 by the looks of it. And what I'll be using to fertilize is actually that manure spreader over there. The what is it? Oh, I'm so good at this game. The Marshall, and that'll be Magnifico. That will side spread, and I'll be using I'll actually be using a combination of the Marshall and the little, I think it's Farm Tech, the little one, because what is Magnifico about the Marshall and the little Farm Tech is that, well, it's more of a bug with the you are not finished on this field yet. You should be, yes, drive course. There's, yes. Are you seriously going 2 kilometers an hour in the field? Why are you going 2 kilometers an hour in the field? I'm trying to find a waypoint. That was different. You should be nearly done anyway. Back to the case I ejected flow. So we've wasted like 5 minutes doing that. But the fields do need to be ploughed because I like ploughing. Just gonna wait for this to empty the straw everywhere. We'll be coming around with a square baler in time. And just picking up all the bales. I will be doing the same on field, what was it? Field 8, I think it was. That also has a bunch of well, that doesn't have bales on it, but it's got a bunch of straw. I'm gonna turn that into bales and sell that off too. Because, hey, nothing makes money like bales make money. I do have some square bale stacking tools now as well. From... where did I get them? The Mod Hub. Giant's Mod Hub. A lot of the mods I'm using are Giant's Mod Hub just because it's a really convenient one-stop shop and it's where most of the good mods are being released now. Which, you know, it's great and convenient. It's one stop and I got my mods. I'm pretty sure I just got a Facebook message. It is, as you can see, 9:30 on... well, you can't see. It's Tuesday the 3rd, which means my friend who's a big Big Brother fan is very happy. He is very happy because Big Brother is now on. Celebrity Big Brother at that. So he is very happy and watching the launch show for the next like 3 or 4 hours. Tractor crawler number 1 has reached waiting point. Have I sent you off on the wrong kind of course? Huh, I haven't all. Magnificent. But you are done with that. Which means the next field you need to do is going to be field 11, which... yeah, I'm going to have to generate the entire thing. One downside of this map is the fields aren't actually defined, so I'm having to get the game to generate, or get Courseplay to generate the courses as it goes along. Even the field edge boundaries. So let's drive into this field, calculate current field's edge path. Thank you very much. This is field 11. Add it to the list. Field 11. 5 meters. We're in the northeast corner. Heading south, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4. Headlands after. Magnifico. And start the first waypoint, please, sir. You shall do your field work in some sort of manner. I'm going to need to move the John Deere radar because it's in the way. You hear a lot of rattling because I'm hitting my e-cig. And what I will do is I will be back with you guys once we get to the point where the harvester actually needs unloading, because right now it's probably nowhere near, is it? Yeah, it's about half full. I'll get back to you guys when the harvester actually needs unloading. So I will see you guys in a few minutes. So it hasn't been long at all, and as you can see the harvester is very, very nearly full. We're at 88%. Just ticked over there. So it shouldn't be too long before we need to unload this thing, but looking at how quickly we're going through the field, I might as well come back to you guys a bit earlier than I'd planned. 90%. We're going to use the... hopefully there's a trailer in the yard, I've just realised. I might have to go get a trailer. We're going to try and use... well, we will be using the JCB with the Nokian tyres by Mr. Linds. It's a Fast Track 3000. He's put Nokian tyres on it, so it looks a bit odd. And before anybody says, they're snow tyres, no, they're not. The road tyres. Nokian made them specifically for the roads, so they're not snow tyres at all. They do look like snow tyres. I was under that same impression. They are in fact road tyres. And I guess you could kind of use the road tires for grass care as well. So when you see this, don't be alarmed. The tires are legitimately road tires. They're like pretty much specifically for karting. You are working away, lovely. You're a class Jaguar. You are the fast track, and that is the wrong trailer. So as you can see, the tires are a bit different from the tractor tires you guys might be used to. Let's actually hop in cab once I can access my pedals properly. There we go. Let's hop in cab, head down to grab a trailer. I know exactly where it is, which is unusual for me. It's always nice to know exactly where things are. Harvester's just gonna sit there. I've hit a wall. It's fine, it was just the tire that hit it. I swear. Completely just the tire, no bumpers. So there is no traffic on this map, as you can see. I don't know if Chris is planning on adding it, or whether the intention for the map is to never have traffic. And I was always under the impression this is an Irish, like, based map. It is in fact based in Yorkshire, in England. So I'm gonna grab the Fortuna trailer, which I think is the only trailer I've got that can handle grain, and hope that it's not full of chaff. It is empty. Glorious glories. So let's go back this way. That was a tight turn. Go back this way. You can see some little icons from game extension. I don't know what they mean. One means the engine is on, one means there's a trailer attached. I'm presuming there's more icons, but they're not showing up, and I'm not sure what they are. So let's get into the field properly. I did kind of start by just going through a hedge, so that was a bit cheeky of me. Just gonna plant one foot on the brake as well. So definitely the brake, the pedals are at a weird angle. There we go. And oh, there's a gate, there's a gate, there's a gate, there's a gate, there's a gate. We gotta get out. These gates will be replaced in the very near future, as far as I'm aware. I think Chris is planning on replacing them. They work fine, it's just that I think he preferred different gates in the map. I don't know, I might be wrong. Everything in this map is subject to change, and everything I say is subject to change. Depending on basically Chris's mood. I know this is a silage trailer. Can I take the silage sides off? I cannot. I know that's a silage trailer, but you can put grain into any trailer you want, and this trailer can get grain in it if I want to put grain in it and things. So back into the combine we go. Let's do this legit in cab. Reset head tracking. Beautiful. For once I don't have a cup of tea, which is unusual for when I'm recording. 3, 2, 1, good. Helps if you drive forwards, Dave. I know that my lack of a cup of tea is disturbing to some of you, because you're also used to it. You're also used to me talking about how I've got a cup of tea sat beside me while I'm recording. I don't for once. I'll probably grab one when I'm done though, because I'm thirsty and I would like a cup of tea. It's as good a reason as any. So hopefully we'll get the rest of this done in a reasonably quick time frame, because I mean we're taking a 13 meter swath out of the field every time we go around, which means we should have what, 3 passes maybe up this side, and that's actually the side I'm going to use as a straight line, because it is the longest straight line on the field. And should be fairly easy. It's going to be a bit awkward, like coming towards the end, because we'll have this niblet up here, and then there's going to be a niblet down at the end, but it should be fine. 2 headlands is going to be more than enough with this harvester. I'm just using my mouse to point things out. So if we bring up courseplay, I'm not trying to get courseplay running. I'm just trying to point things out with the mouse, which is always nice. Always nice to have the option of doing that. Let me think. For those of you who've been asking for farm sim content, I have listened. Because in yesterday's Eurotruck video, I got a comment, I think it was the second comment I saw, was, hey, you should do farm sim videos. I was sat here thinking, I did, and nobody was watching them for the longest time because they weren't streams. So if you guys want these videos to stay, the farm sim videos, the Eurotruck and ATS, I know they're not going to get views because they're not farm sim. If you want the farm sim videos to stay, please do hit that like button. And do continue watching the videos, because, hey, they're videos. I mean, you can watch these any time of day. They'll be going up at 6 every morning for your perusal. And you can enjoy them all day long if you want. You can watch this on repeat all day if you really want. Don't know why you'd want to, but you can. Let's actually get GPS running on this field. I think I can get a GPS course running. Ah, that could be problematic. Is that the only way I can get it to turn? Can I not get it to turn like that? Okay. Well, let's believe in the GPS. My friend who's big into Big Brother fell asleep and missed 10 minutes. I'm just gonna... always great when that happens, you know. He's been talking about watching Big Brother all day, and it comes on and he's asleep. So I'm just gonna make fun of him for the next, like, hour and a half, because it always annoys him. I love annoying people. If you didn't notice from the fact that I, you know, use the most ridiculous machinery and intentionally do some stuff wrong, by the way, sometimes when I get stuff wrong it's intentional. Most of the time it's not, but sometimes it is. Let me look. The tractor crawler, which is Rainbow Tank-Tor, aka Clowntor, is running around the field at a beautiful 12 kilometers an hour with the the chisel plough. We are moving along at a rather leisurely 10 kilometers an hour with the big harvester, making nice straight lines for me to completely screw up when it comes to baling. The JCBs just sat there waiting for me to be full. And I'm gonna have to create a tip anywhere pile of barley, I believe. I don't think I've got a I don't think I've got an area for barley yet. Although I may have been fixing up the barley shed earlier on. I don't know which shed I was fixing. I was screwing around with the telehand, the skid steer. Because I want a huge, humongous pile of neatness, and I don't know which crop it was. I think it might have been barley. Going into one of these weird, like, stream of consciousness videos, I think. I think it might have been barley. It could have been wheat. It was definitely like either wheat or barley. And if you're wondering what I'm going to plant on all these fields, oh boy, am I going to have a lot of soybeans. The reason I'm planting soybeans is money. Soybeans equals super easy money. Maybe not realistic for the UK, but I don't really care. I want lots of money. And that's kind of my priority. Got a message. Who from? This dude. No. Okay, I'll read that when I'm done. So, I really shouldn't be looking at my phone while I'm recording, should I? I'm going to lock my phone right now and ignore it for the next 5 or so minutes. hopefully. Because it should only take about 5 more minutes to finish harvesting this field. Because it's nice and... well, it's quite big, but the harvester's bigger. And I want to do something nice and easy. One thing that I do want to do today is... can I afford it? 148 can buy this thing. People are gonna get so, you guys are gonna get so angry when you see what I'm, well, you can see it. You guys are gonna get so angry. Is it? Well, that's weird because it was working before. Okay, never mind. That was working in my test map. I may have enabled the wrong mod. I'll have to see what's gone wrong there. Beautiful. I'm gonna buy the John Deere windrower. It is called a windrower. I know it's a mower. It's a... Americans, why? The John Deere W290 or whatever it is. Just because I want to self-propelled mower and I haven't found a good big M yet. And the John Deere's kind of quite small, but self-propelled, but reasonable at the same time. We're making really, really good time with the harvest here, as you can see. Almost done. We've got 78% of the tank full. Our engine speed is good. The track hat is wonky, as always. It always goes wonky when I'm recording or streaming or anything. That's why I go out of cab so much. But only when I look to the sides, oddly enough. We should be able to... I'm using cruise control, by the way. We should be able to, if I just stop, get the rest of this done. Oh, sweep in half. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go up one way and down the other. Really quick, just to get this small bit done. And then I will finish off the top, and we'll call that a video. Because there's not much really to do other than this, and it's been, what, 25 minutes of harvest? So what I'm going to do real quick is just... error running Lua method update. That shouldn't be an error. Huh. I wonder is it conflicting with something that I don't have on the test map. I'll be back in a moment, actually. It has been but a moment for you guys, and what, like 20 minutes, half an hour for me. Quite a while. I had to go do something that I completely forgot to do. So, yeah, I'm good to go now for the rest of the video, which is going to be like 5 minutes. But it was urgently required of me. So, unfortunately, you got a random skip, and I can't remember what I was talking about before I left. Hooray! But we are very nearly finished this field. We just need to... Is it worth me turning this course 90 degrees, I wonder? Is it actually worth me turning this course 90 degrees? No. No, it is not. It would be more passes at 90 degrees than it would be like this. This is 2.5 passes. 90 degrees to this would be 3. So I think this makes sense. Pass the first. And by the way, I haven't figured out any kind of schedule yet. Oops. I'll just do this, and then this. We can finish the video with no HUD at all, because I'm confident I know very roughly where I'm going. Mainly because I can just line up the edge of the header with the crop. Well, this is, wow, like 4 passes. A lot more than I thought. Significantly more than I thought it would take. However, we are very, very nearly done. And this shall be the final pass. I'm gonna actually hold off on the unloading for a moment. Because with the final pass, I can tell you, I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Springwells. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button on your way out. And if you did not, I'm sorry. Until next time, stay safe. And don't worry, I will be giving you an update of how much barley I got out of this field. And goodbye. And the final barley tally is 24,183 litres. Which, granted, isn't a lot, but it's enough. So, thank you once again very much for watching. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.